So, the illusion of choice is a thing that we use in games. I'm kind of mad about it, to be honest with you, how it turned out here.
Yeah, no, me too.
The whole, go tiger, run through the Uruxi's legs. Also, my name is Tommy and her name is Lucia, and it's time for some Kingmaker. And that completely made my brain divide by 0. I'm awake. How are you?
I'm good.
I'm actually exhausted. It has been a heckin' week. Aja!
He figured it out.
The Baron doesn't know how any of these things work.
He does not.
I do like the... It's not the way, like, Pathfinder Uruxi look, but that's it. I like the way these look.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like bearded dragon dinosaur.
Is that not the way the Pathfinder ones look? Oh.
Less bearded dragon. Like the spikes here. The, like, horns this way.
Got it. Yeah, they do look like little bearded dragon men. It's dope.
It is kind of cool. I want to read some of the flavor texty things here. Sound of this giant drum probably... Never mind.
Forwards.
I thought that would be more exciting than it was. Who is... For show! Who will become new chief? I don't know, for show. Oh, I remembered that this is pointless. But I want to read it again. Hang on. Is there anything about how I can't have anything in my offhand? Second level duelist learns to parry melee attacks with other creatures when making full attack with a lighter one hand and piercing. She can elect the big one attack less. For next turn, parry the first attack. Makes attack roll. Da 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 da. Dee ba doo dee ba doo. There's not.
Yeah,
So if snake style exists, my monk could parry with his piercing hand in snake style. So not all is lost, but it's okay. I'm mostly in duelist for candy defense.
No can do this.
Oh, you have names. What are you talking about, buddy? Oh, I guess I'll never know.
We should gather our strength.
We should, as somebody's just dancing. Why can't I rest in the camp of friends? This is the great place to sleep, is at your friend's house.
Maybe it's all the dead lizard folk.
They'd be fine. I keep, like, after the last stream, I keep looking over at the camera like, did we die? I think I have it under control. Turns out we were outputting... The resolution I'm set at is 1920 by 1080. I was outputting to double that, and I don't know how that happened, but that's bad. I'm real smart at computers. I don't know how it is I do what I do. I'm real good at GMing. I'm bad at computer. I'm good at Game Master.
Yeah, I bet bad at computers.
Compared to what?
Some of my students.
Compared to children. Ah, yes.
Compared to children who have had a phone in their hands since they were, like,
be welcome.
literally 5.
That's reasonable. Fair enough.
Like, it's wild to me how bad at computers some of them are. Actually, do you not know what the save icon looks like?
Well, no, they have no idea what a floppy disk is.
But they know what a save icon is. They may not know what a floppy disk is, but they should know what the save icon looks
How
like.
long do I have before this goes down?
An ancient curse.
That doesn't tell me anything. How long? About a month. Because I was wondering if I didn't want to go do the
Swamp!
the quests for the old beldame. I think I'm gonna head back to Tuscale. It's been a little while. And we are close to an encounter at the Bald Hilltop. If I remember correctly.
A terrible curse.
So I did leg day twice this week accidentally. Partially because I was at her place and I wanted to lift and I'd only done a little bit of like stuff with free weights. I'm like, I'll do some squats or something. And then I did leg presses and stuff yesterday. Today, after 10 hours on my feet at Chipotle, my legs hurt. And my butt hurts. So many things hurt on me. So if you hear me complaining on stream, it's because it's horrible. No, what's worse is I didn't tell you about this because it was kind of funny. You know that episode of the Brady Bunch where the like guys in court and you don't at all?
Nope.
So there's an episode of the Brady Bunch. Do you know what that is?
Yes, I know the premise of the show.
And the guy sues the family because he got in a car wreck and like broke his neck and he's in a brace. And they know he's lying, but they can't figure it out in court.
Be welcome.
So what they did was they took a briefcase and slammed it down. And so the guy like, and he moved his head. Therefore his neck's not messed up, right? So somebody threw a box at me. This is not the customer I was telling you about. This is one of my managers. And it was funny, and I responded by throwing it back at him, and we all had a good laugh. But I turned the corner, and he just hucks a box at me, and I just, like, squat to dodge it. And everyone's laughing and like, yeah, that really hurt. Austin, did you do that to test me? You did. You did. And he's like, yeah.
That's funny.
Anyway. Bakken.
Unfazed by the awkward silence, Bakken searches through his little bag for a while. Finally, he pulls out a sizable brown paper package. There you go, a little something from old Bakken.
Man, Bakken is so much better in my playthrough of him than we're doing. Not to just talk myself up, but I do not like this character. He's worse in the AP, but in this he's still kind of just crazy old man in the swamp who will make potions for you. But I don't know what Oil of Enchantment 2 is, but thanks.
It's just like a +2 to a weapon?
Sure. Remind me, who are you again?
I know I told you to come here, but I forget.
Yeah, make me a, oils and ointments.
Oh, and while I'm here, there's a book I've always wanted to read of transmutations in bodily poisons in 3 volumes. If you were to find it for me, I could produce something most remarkable for you. Something that might even... Oh, well, there's no use in empty words. But say there's an ancient formula hidden in one of those books. Bring me the books and I'll brew the potion.
Cool. Yeah!
I know that the old beldam, the witch who lives in the swamp, had one of those volumes in her hut gathering dust. She must still have it for sale, I imagine. As for the 2 volumes, I have no idea. You might look in a magic shop, or in the bookcases and locked drawers of other alchemists if you happen across their possessions in your adventures.
So one's at the old Beldams. I'm betting one's at Whippet Goods. And then, where's the other one?
Does that mean we already have it?
We might.
Do we sell all the books?
No, I usually don't because they don't have any value to them, but apparently they do. 1,000 Revolutions.
Hey, yeah, there you go.
I got this from the old Beldam. Prodigal Sons, Chronicle of Blades, Fairy Tales of Avestan. So here's a question I wanted to ask you. And I guess I'm kind of asking the people watching too. Now that we're playing the turn-based mod, should we, because we're coming right up on it, like this would be a, like we should do it today kind of thing. Do we go through Varnhold's Lot again? Because that was really, 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 really hard. But I wonder if it would be as hard with the turn-based mod.
Yeah, I think...
Could I beat that Mimic without nuking the difficulty?
Yeah, I kind of want to try.
Yeah, I think, we're going to do that. We're going to do that. We might do that right now. Let's... The selling of poop. The kingdom of poop. Who was doing that? Valerie, stop that. You're going to put Tiger's eye out.
Oh, you're such a big boy. Look
He
at how big
is,
that
too.
boy
That's
is.
not a small cat. I ever tell you about... I knew this girl in Colombia for... I knew her. We were friends. I stayed the night at her house once, and she had a pair of Maine Coons. And those cats, if you don't know what a Maine Coon is, a Maine Coon is enormous. They weigh as much as, like, small dogs do.
Well.
And at the time Achilles' mother was still alive, she had feline AIDS.
Oh.
So, like, I stay the night there. I need to not, like, shake my camera. I do that so much. Stayed the night there. They slept on me. They're huge. And then I go home to this cat. I'm like, oh my. Okay.
Success.
Did that. Let's see what's going on.
Faith and loyalty.
Apparently you're on Enchanted Wind.
Whoop. That doesn't have good odds.
Yeah, that's another thing I don't like about this is how stifled this is. And partially it's my playstyle. I'll admit that. What can... Keston can't do anything. Keston should have been able to be the general or the...
Yeah, he should really have been.
Casil is the general. Tristan's a counselor. Lindsay could have been the counselor now. I know she's like meant for other things, but that's dumb. They should be able to do whatever. Tristan could have made an alright regent. He's got the charisma. Well, he has the charisma for it because the way I'm playing him. Yeah. Okay. Is there anything going on that's really important? According to the agreement with Jamandi Eldori, safe from the world, the Oleg trading post must be built by the barony. Guess we better start that now. Might as well be you because you kind of are bad at everything because of the.
And this one has no failure chance.
It's really dumb that there's a debuff in that. For like, I hired this person.
I don't think it's dumb. I get that like mercenaries aren't necessarily like loyal to you or your cause, and so they're less inclined to care the way that situations resolve themselves. Actually reminds me a little bit of the Wichita game that I'm playing in.
The Band of the Red Hand.
Yes, Band of the Scarlet Hand.
That's a kind of red.
Excuse you, but we are mercenaries, and our employer was like, resolve this situation, and we killed a lot of people, and we were like, it is resolved, and he was like, only in the most strict sense of the word. And it's like, yeah, well, we're pretty sure you're lawful neutral, so.
Fair enough.
So like,
it just still feels like it's there. It's installed in this to prevent metagaming, but also like my options are so slim.
I feel like it's not to prevent metagaming. I think it's to encourage you to keep as many of the folks as possible.
I guess.
Because I think the story at the end makes a lot more sense if you kept everyone.
Your story at the end makes sense if you kept everyone. I need money.
You need money.
I guess I just blew it all on the building that road, which I just gave my players. It was like the Abadar Inquisitor did something really good, and so Abadar, the god of trade and commerce, just slammed a road down from right here.
From the heavens, just whoop!
Oh, like Shrek Bus sits right. I've looked at this map too much. Right about there, just down, 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 doop, boop, boop. There's a gold mine there, doop, doop, boop, 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 boop. Cross the river, doop, boop. I think we crossed like there, doop, boop, 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 and boom. Actually, I feel like the river. I don't remember. No, it crosses here. Yeah. I like to be real nice to my divine casters, especially my inquisitors, because an inquisitor is supposed to have like a direct line to the god. Has Abadar on speed dial.
Insufficient funds. We cannot do it for the people.
But I can do this now.
Yeah.
Do I have the 14 days to kill?
We've got a month until the curse wears
wait,
off.
No. I'll have the 14 days to kill it in just a sec. I forget Tristan he exists.
He's a crafty
Tristan.
boy.
Wondrous item. I don't know who needs. Can I access the inventory? No. Yes.
Yes.
Strangely enough. Okay, how's the general? What do we got? We got a headband of alluring charisma +2, and cloak of resistance +2. Tartusio's present. Braces of armor plus mage armor. Boots of elven kind. Belt of physical perfection +2. Why isn't my... Oh, yeah, because everyone's exhausted. Aja's max lift is like 5 pounds right now, despite these arms.
We need to take a nappy.
Relatable. That is... just at me next time.
The most relatable thing about Kingmaker. I need to take a nappy.
I need to go nap. Okay. Ooh, whoops. I guess I have to find it before I can make it. Damn. Or can I, like... Damn. Well, that's fine. We can just... what is he not using?
What?
Boots.
Oh, like which one?
Because I don't care about my boots at all kinds so much as I care about a boots of stat increase. Which I can get to... +4? Probably not 5. Can get to +5. Have the money to do it. Intelligence boots. Gonna craft my smarty shoes. And that's why item crafting is broken. I need to make that video. This is pretty close to raw at the table. Like Tristan not having the caster level or the ability to cast Fox's Cunning raises the DC by 5, and then 5 meaning it's a DC 30. He takes 10 on a Knowledge Arcana, which would be spellcraft for him, but does that and we get to a 30, and
it's broken.
that means I'm gonna... I won't call it broken. Because
in
like this would take him 62 days.
Fair.
In game. It's here, it's pretty good because I can just like 30 days pass, 30 days pass, 30 days pass. That's why my OG Kingmaker group is going to get an item crafter because like they don't have one. There's just a bunch of marshals. And the one that's all wizards is not going to use the really broken crafting rules because you get too much time. Too much time. Make me my smartest shoes. Okay, now we can do stuff. General Casiladori. Why is this not the stabby sword? Also, why is my military only rank 1? What am I trying to do with Aja? I don't know.
think we've had a plan.
I think
this time
my
it's
plan
been
is...
like not die.
That's a good plan. It's a plan of warriors.
We failed several times at that plan last time
We
around,
did
so...
Don't remind me. Yeah, good for got a critical success there.
Woo!
On that note, let's take a look. We got economy's real good. Divine ain't bad. Everything else is kind of meh. Tuskdale is still a village. Can I rename that?
Oh, you can. What are you gonna name it?
What am I gonna name it? Oh, names are hard.
Not BDGHQ.
Nope, I'm gonna call it the same thing my OG Kingmaker group called their capital. Fort Staggrave.
That's cool.
That's really good.
It's a good name.
I really like those guys. Those guys make my weekends. It's an off weekend this week and I'm sad about it. Okay, is there anything I can upgrade here?
Nope.
No, because we in a town.
Yeah,
okay.
required. Most of it's gonna require time.
I think I'm gonna focus a little harder on Divine this time. Do I have another village up here? I do. Which has +3 to
Trade
Divine.
God.
Loyalty. I don't hate that name.
The God of Trade.
It is what it is. Okay. I don't get it. I mean, we're gonna do it.
Yeah,
Let me make sure. Is everybody on something right now? Tristan isn't. Also, there's a bunch of stuff going on. We should deal with that. But not that way.
Oh, hey, we have a letter from Megavan.
We gotta decide if we're gonna do that. It may be too late. It may be a we need to do it right now kind of thing.
Or at least before we go see him. No, because, like, we see him before everything disappears.
Yeah, and he comes and supports the kingdom and stuff.
Mm-hmm. I guess, yeah, as long as
I'd much rather have Tristan on this. I will buy some build points if I can.
Insufficient funds.
How much does it cost? Only 80. In the AP, a build point represents 4,000 gold.
Oh, jeez!
Which is a fair, like, number for if you were building an empire. Buildings aren't cheap.
Yeah, that's fair.
768, 71, 255. Should be more than enough. I have the money.
I think we remembered we had to, like, roll over a day, and then it gave us our bips.
I'm getting there. Need to visit the. It's my throne room. Start project. Now I'll go to the throne room. Jeez, Lindsay.
Has something to say.
I lost something in the Gnarl Marches. I'm CG. You have to keep me though, because.
Is that this?
It's about time for that.
Great news, Your Grace! Megavan, Lord of Varnhold, wants to form an alliance and establish a trade route between your lands. Here's Lord Van's letter. See for yourself. Cool.
We're pretty close to that. We're
very close.
No, I mean like my patrons who were playing the Kingmaker that I didn't make all necromancery. They did some stuff with a dragon last time. It was fun. It was really good. But I think we're gonna fight Hardgulka next go, and then it's this. Thank you, buddy.
Oh, thanks. Bad news, Your Grace. There's a thief within your close circle. A significant shortage has been discovered within the treasure. What is this? An investigation is already underway. The guilty party will soon be brought before you for judgment.
Can I just say that I really like Seal's cheekbones?
Right?
Look at that.
Man has some fine cheekbones.
He doesn't need a dueling sword. He can parry with those.
He will
Ching.
bash a man in with those cheeks.
Easy, honey. Whoa there. You're probably right.
Just killing people with your cheekbones. Just bam.
Good save. Did you not get what I was saying at all?
No.
You said cheeks. Bash a man with your cheeks.
I don't care.
Booties!
The
I thought
clap
that was
of my ass cheeks has
entirely
made it difficult to be the bone of my sword.
What?
It's from Unabridged series.
Which abridged series?
Fate Stay Night Abridged.
Never watched that one. We're talking about DBZ abridged at work today. Because you do, because it's really good.
Yeah, it's good.
Like most of the stuff Team 4 Star has done. And Q Lindsay. Actually.
I think I might know something about this, most shocking event. Can we discuss it one-on-one, maybe? I'll wait for you at the inn after council.
You do it really good, Lindsay.
whole thing.
Like a really good one, too. It's pretty spot on. I'll catch it, hire you to voice the stuff. I hope they fix that in Wrath. I hope they make that right.
Castile stares after the bard, surprised. I never imagined she would find herself connected to such a crime.
And you are as blind as your cheekbones are on point.
A scandal in the court!
Okay, for realsies though, do we save here and then start Varnhold's Lot?
Well, shouldn't we talk to Maker Varn first, because then it disappears? I guess it doesn't matter which order we do it in, because it will just...
I'm just kind of curious to see when it goes in.
Well, because, yeah, we would load in... Like, it prompts you to load in Varnhold's Lot and stuff. At some point, I think.
I think it's when you start Varnhold's Lot, you choose a character to attach it to.
Yeah.
Well, let's run a couple Kingdom turns. Figure out what we're gonna make. Thanks for archiving my letters. Thanks for taking 30 build points. Good God.
30 bips, Lindsay! That's so much for a freaking printing press.
It's a number.
That's so many.
It's many a bit.
Freaking Lindsay and all the bips.
So there's nothing that we can necessarily... Oh, I no longer can afford that. Because my build... I'm a killer.
Freaking Lindsay and the bips.
She's fired.
She's so fired. That's not true. We love Lindsay.
I do like her character a lot.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, mercs.
Yeah, that'd be neat, but I'm trying to get the build points to... not quite there. I'm gonna start that, and then we'll run that through, and then I think we'll go to Varnhold's Lot to... I want to see if it's too late to load it in. I have no idea.
I bet it's not, yeah, because we haven't even met him yet.
But we're like right there. We can't really progress the plot any farther.
I'm trying to remember how it happens, because like we meet him and we do some stuff in Varnhold's Lot, and then we leave for a while, and then we're like, something has happened to Varnhold, like way later.
True.
So like we really don't have to tonight, but I kind of want to.
Yeah. Maybe I just want to make 6 new characters.
Yeah.
Who's the general? Who's Maker's general?
Ooh.
Can I retrain them? I bet I can retrain them.
Yeah, you probably can.
Maker will not be such a shitbird this time.
Oh my god, thank God. Ah.
Cephal will still be cool.
I love Seafold.
He is in OG Kingmaker.
He's great.
His fate is also the same.
Oh no.
Seafold.
I don't know how my party's gonna deal with that. That's scary.
What?
2 barbarians, an occultist, an inquisitor, and a swashbuckler versus a lich.
Ooh, buddy.
No goodwill saves.
No.
Maybe it's a Grave Knight instead this time.
That'd
Something
be
that's
cool.
a little more like... No, I don't want to modify theirs too much. We'll see.
Without a doubt.
Hello, dwarf
Cat
boy.
yowls.
I mean, this is a Tommy town. Sell everything that I don't need. But not the emerald. Did we sell the emerald?
I think it was up there. Were those not emeralds?
I have...
There are 2 green things.
Yeah, it's jasper and quartz, I believe. Or jade and quartz.
So then is the emerald in there somewhere?
I want to be really sure it is.
Well, that's not an emerald.
I get that. Hello. I guess no one really needs it.
Mm-hmm. Because I think we got it last time.
Ah, yes. Ah, yes.
Frosty Bay.
That's real good.
That's kind of really good, actually. For your folks with low fort saves.
Hardball's mace. I do like this trident. Or, this trident? Yeah. Cast Lightning Bolt once a day as a 10th level wizard. That's pretty dope.
That's pretty good.
If no one would use it.
Yep.
MacLeod should have used a trident instead of a spear. I'm a little disappointed and mad about that.
Why?
Sacred weapon of his deity.
So?
Missed opportunity
For what?
for his weapon.
But like, why?
It just feels more on flavor than a spear to me. There you are. Go back.
Get in there.
That is needed for a quest at some point. IIRC. Okay.
Forwards.
Forwards.
Oh, that person has blue hair. That's cool.
We're very,
Citizen?
very accepting in our lawful good kingdom.
Your grace, your grace,
We
your grace.
must-
Your grace. Oh, your grace. It's your grace.
So,
Is that how it works when you cast Sanctuary on yourself and you move past someone's turn? Grace.
Yeah. So, I'm trying to give as few details as possible so I can't get in any trouble.
About what? Oh.
So.
Like about IRL stuff?
Yeah. So.
I was gonna, do you want me to pause it before you tell me about this? But you're telling other people about this.
So where I work, there is like a special spot that is reserved for somebody.
For your Grace?
No.
Oh.
Kind of though. For somebody who like wins this raffle, which you have to spend a bunch of money on. And one of my coworkers was like running a little bit late this morning, and so they just like pulled into a spot, not like looking at what it was or anything. Someone, the winner of the raffle, I presume, left like a note on their car because they parked in this like special spot or whatever. That was just like, "Excuse you, this is my special spot." And they had to send this person like an emailed apology. And we just sat there like laughing about it for 10 minutes, and it was like, "I'm so sorry, sir. I didn't mean to park in your spot. Might I have some porridge, please?"
I really want you to tell me when we're not streaming what you're talking about. Because I didn't know that happened.
It was so stupid. Rich people are ridiculous.
They are. You know, that's what I like about like you and Matt. Like having come from like better circumstances than a lot of people and having ended up. Also, your hair looks really good in this light. It looks, I think, exactly the way you wanted it to.
It's a little darker than I want it to be still, but yeah, it's not green like it is in some lights.
Attacked.
Not attack. Your hair is supposed to be green.
I know, it's
Mine
dope.
is not. No, yeah, it looks a little green in my classroom. And some of my students are just like, "Oh, it's like a cool mermaid thing." It's like, don't tell my boss.
But like y'all come
Liz?
from like better circumstances and like have good jobs and stuff, but it never really got to you. You know what I mean?
I think part of that, for me at least, was that my dad started me working at the restaurant at like 13. And you can't, being an entitled service industry worker will not work out well for you. You will be fired.
Yeah, I've seen it happen at Chipotle one too many times. Nope.
You will be fired. So I'm just gonna get a grin and bear it.
Not quite enough for the fun. Can't get the Gnarl Marshes, can't get the Cane Lands.
Yay! Kame land! Kame house.
Yes.
You don't have like any snacks here.
Sorry, no. I got popcorn.
That's true.
Had some trail mix, but I finished it. I do most of my snacking either at Chipotle or at your place.
No,
well,
yeah,
I actually have a lot of yogurt.
Oh, yogurt might do it. I planned on getting a burrito at dinner, and then I was like not feeling it, and like didn't really want one.
Yeah, I'm kind of hungry now too. Now you mentioned it, I wish I would have got a sandwich. I was like, I wasn't hungry when I got off work. I was like, I should probably eat something. I'm gonna take my insulin. And
So yeah, now I'm wondering oh yeah.
got right about a snack left.
I got like I got like a meal.
Damn.
Lunch. It wasn't bad necessarily.
So that's done.
They're like.
That's done.
To be clear, the lunches at the school where I work are absolutely amazing, especially when you compare them to like other cafeteria lunches. Like they're so good. Every once in a while though, there's just like not a healthy veg option, or there's not like a protein-filled veg option. So like I had like a squash casserole for lunch today, which was delicious. But it was also only like 40 calories because like it was just squash. That's what was there. It was just squash.
Okay, now we're naming this town though.
Not Shambling Steps. That's a stupid name.
Stepling Shams? You think I won't? This is my kingdom, the kingdom of Saradray, and Saradray says this is the Stepling Shams.
You named the last capital BDG HQs.
And good.
So
You didn't have
a character.
You didn't have a better name.
Any name with a better name.
No, it's not. No, it's not. The Stepling Shams were born, and let's build there.
Kame lands.
No, it's the Stepling Shams.
Kame house.
Man, those people, man, you'd say it, don't spray it. Jesus.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. Whoa. What? I guess I assumed I was about to get licked. I was concerned.
Stream's gonna get weird.
I had a big concern, friend. Okay, so
wall.
New Esfahel has pretty good loyalty. Economy could do better. What are we bad at?
Relations aren't like anything. I feel like stability was what kept killing us last time.
Our stability's not the best right now. Well, first let's do the wall. The wall is the thing that has to happen. Actually, it doesn't. These towns don't ever get attacked.
Is there like a thing that would happen if you didn't build it?
I'm gonna build the wall. Now that we say that, I'm a little paranoid.
Because yeah, we've never not done it, so I don't know what would happen if we did.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do the thing.
Kame gets taken from us.
We're gonna do a longhouse.
Wait, what about stability?
Longhouse provides stability, does it not? No.
No.
But it upgrades to stuff.
I think you should look for stability things, because I'm pretty sure that's what kept killing us last time. I can't remember now.
No, it was, yeah,
Okay.
your stability drops to 0. I also want to raise my religion a lot higher than I did before. +1 loyalty when adjacent to a longhouse. That's not stability, though. What is stability?
What does it look like? I forget.
I mean, it'll say stability. I mean, it will!
What is the little icon?
I think it's the scales.
La.
Relations, military, community, loyalty.
Maybe we can't.
None of these are stability. Some of them are like,
Ooh.
why I got the build points for much anything else right now anyway.
Yeah, that's fair.
Come back to it.
Yeah, I think that, yeah, my guess is as soon as we can start upgrading stuff to villages, or to towns instead of villages, and I'll give us more options. Oh, I do remember now that building the troll house
Being
in our
friends
capital
with the chaotic evil monsters didn't
no,
pay enough for me.
stability.
I couldn't be LG and friends with Tartuk. I just realized that. Are you gonna?
I am reporting about the economy.
Gee, thanks.
I do a little math and I walk away.
Those could have been kind of texted. I feel like. Oh, it's done.
Oh.
Yes, yes, the smartest shoes.
Take a nappy.
I have the smartest shoes. And
They look funny.
they are my smartest shoes. You better leave my heckin' smartest shoes. Bam! These boots make me very smart. Yeah, they're very smart. Aren't you glad you chose to be with me and have me in your life?
That was so bad.
You didn't say no. You didn't say no. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and save, I think.
Yeah. I think
So that means right now, Aja's build at least takes him out to do a smart issues. I love that. That's so good. Let's first I wonder how much downtime you get in Varnhold's Lot. I could make an item crafter. Pastime, 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 pastime. This is really hard. Pastime. I hate my life. Pastime.
I don't remember there being a lot of downtime, but maybe we could have taken some that we didn't or something.
Yeah. Well, we're about to find out. That's where we're gonna call it, friend. It's gonna be the same recording. I'm lazy. Save game.
Save.
Zhaja. What are we building? We got 5 characters to build. Because I don't want to use the party it gives you. Because that's boring.
Agreed.
You okay, honey?
Head or something. It hurts.
Hey, we haven't. I just realized that the camera hasn't crapped its pants this whole time, so I guess I fixed my problem.
Yeah. Oh, right. I hit my head on the refrigerator last
Oh,
night.
no, you hit your head on the freezer.
No, it was the fridge.
Oh, I thought you hit it on the freezer door that was open and you came up into it.
Mm-mm. There was like...
New game. Varnhold's Lot.
Mega! Ugh.
Eyeballs.
Cool.
Did I never do this?
No.
No, yeah, I did.
Well,
Oh, the Zebra Steps, yeah. Varnhold's Lot.
into the
Next.
roguelike Tenebria Steps.
It's not roguelike in the slightest. Okay. Normal's fine, mostly because I feel like the changes to difficulty are not an accurate representation of what TTRPGs are. Also, this is about to be real hard anyway. Create a new character. What are we making? I don't have time
Ooh.
to... Okay, so I can just immediately attach it to Asha.
Cool.
Dope. I don't have a whole lot of... Yeah, no, we tried to do this with Lola, to go back and fix her art. I guess I still could. No, you can.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, screw it. We can find stuff that's here. I'm sure these are fine.
That's fine.
But what is the... What do I want to make?
I don't know. We can make anything.
Oh yeah, yep.
What have we not played in Kingmaker before? I feel like the main person should be something we haven't played before.
The Entangle build looked fun, or like the party that was like built to do that. Because like we gotta optimize this. This can't be a
that's
crappy
true.
party.
That's true. Very true.
So I was thinking about at some point making a party, and just hear me out. At least one druid, whose goal was to like entangle, and like a wizard who is greasing, and then a bunch of like rangers to like just pick people off in the entangle.
Not bad.
Because it won't be bad now in a turn-based game, because like I don't have to worry about a Miri blood for Gorm. Oh, I'm stuck now.
No, yeah, that's fair. I don't think though that the mimics are gonna stay entangled for very long.
Why not?
They're strong.
I'll get them for a round.
Yeah, that's probably true.
They got bad reflex.
Yeah.
And then there's somebody to just grease them, pit them. I'm probably gonna... The mod that I've installed has the witch. I'm gonna put a witch in here.
Yeah. Oh, make the main one a witch. I like witches. I've never gotten to play a witch.
They're really fun. Alright, cool.
Make it her. Evil Lindsay.
For her.
She's cool too. She doesn't look like a witch, but
It'll be
whatever.
him. It'll be him.
He doesn't look like a witch.
I mean... Or him.
He's not a witch.
He's a celestial patron witch. Or it could be Gongar the witch.
That also.
Witch Gongar.
Witch Gongar.
The guy from Sense8. Mr. Hoy. John Kavkin. Caston Garrus. Tarthusio. That's awkward. Chimandi Eldori. The witch. This made me feel like the Arcane Archer was in this. I don't think the Arcane Archer is in this. She kind of has the right of it too.
She could be witchy. I like her.
I'll go with her. Because I was gonna make a tiefling.
Doesn't look like a witch.
Just not a nature witch.
But she's right. She's like a dagger. No magic happening there.
Would you like to immediately drop the stream, find me a bunch of pictures, hope no one sues me for what is basically fair use, not to put them on a stream?
But we're not streaming.
Or I'm just gonna upload them to YouTube though.
Yes.
You know what I mean!
He said stop the stream. So we need to stop the stream.
Don't really like any of those.
Those are cool. Those are...
I like this. We'll do those. Big blue horns for no reason. Yeah, be fun. Don't really care for that hair. I guess it's all I get. Alright.
Really?
Hair of blue? That's kind of dope.
Doesn't look very blue.
Yeah. Hair of... None of them were blue. Just blue hair. That'll be fine. That'll be so fine. Okay.
Oh, male. That's why you're getting no hair options.
Oh. No, that's me.
Oh, no, you're right. Never mind. I don't
Now I gotta reset my character. You did that on purpose.
I did not.
You betrayed me on purpose.
I don't like those horns, but I did not do it on purpose.
Why don't you like this one?
I don't think they were.
Well, this one's mine. You can make your own character.
I want
And...
to be a witch.
Sorry. Which? But which one?
Ha! Witch.
I don't know any of the... I guess I can just take a look real quick. Hedge Witch can do a healing. Hex Channeler... What's that retrain? Now, of course, it doesn't tell me. I'm just gonna be a vanilla witch. It'll be fine.
Ooh, starting witch clothes are cool.
Yep.
We're a fan. We stand that.
But like a...
Yeah.
Yeah, I can live with that. Oh, excuse me. Ooh. And we're probably the vanilla... No, I feel like we're not the vanilla one. We don't need the dex. What's an Osra get? Dex Wiz. It's a penalty to int. Nope, not us. Con Wiz. Damon is Dex int. Lose Wiz. Much rather just lose my Chaw and be a vanilla tiefling. Hellspawn doesn't get an it buff. Con Wiz. That's Strength Wiz. Yeah. I don't remember what Klepith gets. Strength Wiz. Strength Cha. This is the one that died in his Concha. The Div or Dexcha. Vanillas. I was hoping there'd be like a con int. Because I like to have higher cons than normal on my baby casters. Especially in this where it's hard. Okay. Yeah, vanilla teeth looks fine. Since I want my DCs to be dumb. Probably about like... Oop.
So what are you doing?
I'm trying to figure out why she has a -1 there. Oh, that's just the cost. I see. Okay. I don't need con. No one will ever hit me. I'm fine. I'm so fine. Drop that to 19. Take that to... That look about right.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't remember what checks are made. I'm int-based, so I'm just gonna... Knowledge. Knowledge. And I don't know. Perception, so I don't hit the traps. Okay. And my feats. Curse of Hex, real good. You know what that does.
Never played a witch.
Now, if you target a creature with a hex that cannot target the same creature more than once per day, and that creature succeeds at its saving throw, you can target the creature with the same hex a second time before the end of your next turn. If the second attempt fails, you can... It lets you try again if the misfortune doesn't stick.
That's pretty good.
Okay. Here's my patron, though. The idea is control magic and archers to... Does that sound okay to you? The overall...
Entangle build?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we want the witch to be able to be on the, like, can I cast Entangle? Probably. I don't know if that's on any of her patrons' lists. Not elements, probably not endurance, that'd be weird. Healing, light, mercy, mountain, plague, sounds fun. Protection.
Gets cloud kill, it's kind of cool.
What, protection? Oh, plague.
Plague.
Oh, sure. And horde wilting. Strength is not really looking for.
Are we gonna throw a druid in anyway?
Yeah, I just want like a little bit of redundancy.
Oh, okay, that's fair. So I was like, yeah, like a entangle plus cloud kill would be mean.
But like, there won't be anything in the dungeon that has a hit dice limit that'll die to cloud kill.
Yeah, you're right. It's all like highest level mimics.
Oh, there's sickening entanglement anyway. Yeah, sure, spring page it is. And there's only one familiar to choose. It's the hair. What? You don't. You. But why would I not want to?
I'm joking. I don't know anything about what any of the familiars get you.
There it is.
Neat.
The free improved initiative. The cat's like a +4 to stealth or something. And the first hex is misfortune. Not that it matters. We're not level 1 right now. Spells. Cure light wounds. Probably won't need enlarge person. I feel like the druid has some kind of animal companion for if they break the entangle. So mage armor. But only one mastodon. We can't do 6 every time. You owe me a mastodon, Stuffy, from the Prairie Park Nature Center.
Are we not gonna do a cat?
I don't know
The
what
druid
we're gonna
familiar? I wanna do a cat.
do. I want to do a mastodon.
But a cat?
A catstodon.
Yes.
We'll
I'm
agree to
here for
Give
this.
it pounce, but it's an elephant. It'd be real good. Hex vulnerability's not bad. Sleep's gonna get nothing. Field is sickening. These are all just kind of blah choices because we're not level 1. So yeah, I'm not gonna agonize about these.
The road calls me. I'll take the bait. You should have run. Stand with me. Out of my way!
There's someone talking in that.
Follow if you... A mere flesh wound.
Okay,
like
never mind. No,
confident.
it's echoing a little.
A trivial
I
task.
thought there was somebody talking in the
That's
background when that was
Lola's.
recorded.
No wonder.
Someone
I like
else would make better use of this. I'm... wounded. No mistakes. This will hurt. An expected outcome. What a find. Enemy approaching!
Well, I mean, we did. lawful good folks with a chaotic evil baron last time, so we gotta. Well, what do we name her?
Ooh.
In the comments, but no. I don't know.
Feel like she's gotta have. Oh, what about Zelda?
No.
What about Sabrina?
No.
Why not?
Because I don't wanna.
Fine. Rude.
You're rude. Why is my lack of wanting something rude?
Because you don't have a reason. You're just like, no.
That's all the reason I need. I don't need to provide reasons for why your names are bad. Oh, I know.
Yeah, my names are bad.
My names are great.
What about...
Oh, God, my legs.
It's like a classic witchy name.
We're in Eastern Europe, essentially.
Zelda, but okay.
No, that's a classic The Legend of Zelda name, not a witch name.
Oh, it's from Sabrina.
No, it's from The Legend of Zelda. It's the protagonist's name in The Legend of Zelda. It's the legend of him, Zelda.
His name is Zelda. The little green boy. His name is Zelda.
Little green boy! I got nothing. I'm really bad at names, though.
What about, like...
How about we just get a translator real quick?
To translate what?
Like a word that is pretty, or like that means something.
I'm just gonna Google witchy names.
I'm getting a bunch of yellow curry recipes on my Pinterest now. Our curry didn't super come out but oh well. I may have put in a little too much cilantro. It's a good language.
You do love your cilantro.
Also, I was getting ready to get into patron chat. And I
Ooh,
was like,
Beatrix.
I don't hate it.
Cersei, Cordelia, Evanora.
Sure. That's her character in a Pokemon game. It's gone to weekly now that we've got our schedules a little better, and I'm kind of excited about that.
Yeah, me too. Pokemon tabletop game. Real fun.
I'm not excited about it because it's like now all of our free time is TTRPGs.
Yes,
and we cannot do other things. But also, like, I chose that for myself. I know what I'm about. Alright, good enough for me. Bam.
I'm wounded.
Me too.
Shut up, Evanora.
Me too.
Neat.
Did we just make the Pokemon party?
Ooh.
Otis would basically be a druid.
Uh-huh.
Evanora wouldn't be a witch. Well, she's doing occulty stuff.
Yeah, she's witchy. That's her thing. I feel like,
Is there a mod to put the Oracle in? I don't have it installed. Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
I'm trying to think what Lex would end up being.
A rogue.
Yeah.
Misfortune.
Or like an alchemist. She does chemical stuff.
Yeah. None of these spells matter either.
All too.
Summon monster, remove sickness. Which trace.
I love the icon for Cackle. That's amazing. That's so good. Just.
This is another class that wouldn't work if, like, you were running in real time because you gotta just jam the cackle button before the character moves and you've lost everything. Okay, feed it third. Amplified Hex is good too. Drop a spell slot, increase your DC.
Ooh.
I guess ability focus isn't a spell in this. Because right now you would be choosing ability focus hexes. I probably don't need extra hex. Probably not. We level throughout this, right?
At least a couple times. I don't remember how many though.
So I feel like if I'm just really screwed over, I can just grab that.
Yeah.
Eventually. You're making strength checks to break and entangle, right?
Yeah, because...
Yeah, so we'll get point blank shots, so the ray of enfeeblements actually stick. Level 2 spells, which include... What? Where are my patron spells? I guess Feather Step is there. Maybe I don't get one in a second. I forget.
Bone Shaker.
I mean, Web also works for what we're trying to do.
Facts.
And...
Bone Shaker.
Bone Shaker is real good.
I just like saying.
Yeah, we'll probably take Bone Shaker.
Yes.
Witch.
I'm not a witch, I'm your wife.
Well, easy. I like just got divorced. Chill out.
It's from the Princess Bride.
I got extra skill ranks and I don't know where to spend them.
I feel like lore stuff?
I mean, we're gonna have a druid
Oh, you're right.
on the off chance that I stumble upon a wand. Buy off that 5 charisma. Slumber. And that's basically all I needed. Oh, there it is. Sickening Entanglement. Dope. And then hold person. No.
First, pretty good.
What person am I about to fight though?
You're right. It's all monsters.
I'm gonna take it anyway. There might be something I'm forgetting. I'm not forgetting that there is invisible stuff though.
That's true. There's
Glitter dust will probably see me a little better through. And bam, boom, boom. Oh, fair enough. Wham. For that one wand.
Woo!
Got him. And precise shot, so I'm not taking that -4. And third level spells.
Cool. Lightning bolt's always nice.
Yeah, lightning bolt will be one of them, and the other one's probably Bestowers. Dope. You okay?
Yeah, it makes sense.
I don't know if you're like passing gas or you popped your back or.
I'm mimicking the sound the game is making.
Did my game pass gas? You didn't say no. I don't like that picture of Megaform.
I do. It's
Yep.
funny.
I'll take it. You're not reading this time.
Oh, sorry. There are stories that resemble the last fleeting beam of sunlight as the sun sets in the fog. It gleams and disappears, leaving perhaps a bright trace in someone's memory. One such story is of a town called Varnhold, and I, an author still unknown to you, shall convey it in every truthful and exciting detail.
I'm gonna pretend that Evanora wrote this.
Okay. So I was like, oh, I should have been doing the Lindsay voice. Whoops.
I mean, it could have been Lindsay.
Lords and ladies,
There's Lindsay.
today we are here to honor 3 brave people who have done the impossible.
I gotta figure out what
They've
I'm gonna
tamed
do
the stolen lands.
with Mager
Baron
Varn
Hannes Drellin,
I have no idea.
the new master of Glenabon,
But not
Captain
this.
Mager Varn, the conqueror of Dunsword, and finally, the tamer of the Shrike Hills, who put an end to the atrocities of the Stag Lord's bandits. Step forward.
Woo!
On behalf of the people of the free city of Restov, I confer upon you this noble title. Rise, your grace.
Good rice.
Step forward.
See if we'll just salty in the corner.
On behalf of the people of the free
simple
city
view.
of Restov,
It's relatable. I'm
I
real good at being
confer
salty
upon
in the corner.
you this noble title. Rise, your grace.
Hail to the conquerors of the stolen lands, they say in regards to Mager Varn, not the conqueror of the stolen lands.
Thank you, Lady Aldori, distinguished guests. It is a great honor for me. It is with the greatest joy that I announce the founding of my barony in Dunsward. It shall be called Varnhold. But I must say that this happy event is not mine to claim alone. The stolen lands would never have yielded to me if it weren't for the valor of my friends and companions. Now I would like to introduce my right hand, a hero without whose help I wouldn't be standing here now. Please, step forward.
Oof.
Oops.
The crossbow and the quarterstaff are probably enough to encumber that character.
She doesn't have a high strength.
Oh no, never mind. She's not that bad off.
I guess it's a 7 instead of a 5. Which is
And
what?
a bag is holding.
Ah!
That's fair.
I'll do it.
Mager Varn, hold this. Mager Varn! Dad! Oh.
Pieces.
Ah.
Is it just on everyone?
Everyone's got it.
Do they each have an individual one?
Barely an inconvenience.
Ooh.
Neat.
It's not the worst quality of life magic item. A bag of holding with like an amount of opens into the pocket dimension equal to the number of characters in the party. All right, you ready to yell at him?
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's concealed. Dad, where are you?
When did Maker Varn become dad? I don't like it. He doesn't have dad energy.
Conceivable be dad.
Follow me.
Seafool can be crotchety grandpa.
I mean, my dad's old, so.
That's true. Don't even stop. As the guests linger and entertain themselves, one hero of the occasion stands aside. Maker Varn, the leader of the Varnling host, your direct commander, and henceforth the undisputed Baron of Varnhold. He's busying himself with one of his favorite pastimes. He's trying very hard not to yell, but he's ferociously arguing about something with the party's co-founder, a wizard named Sifa Laurentis, Varn's oldest companion, but not his right hand, and his most uncompromising opponent.
But
his lancer,
Varn,
if you will.
my dear friend, would you please...
His what?
It's a 5-man band trope.
Explain.
So like you've got the leader. So like when you have a 5-man band as like the trope, you've got like your leader, and then you've got your lance, who is like the foil and or like primary in-group antagonist to the leader.
Like Lancelot was to Arthur.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm assuming that's where the name came from. I have no idea, but that makes sense to me.
Be so kind as to explain what devil take you've been doing.
Devil take you, says the devil worshipper. I'm gonna kick the volume up just to. Can you move your coffee, please?
Oh, sorry.
Just a wee. I'm worried the voices aren't quite coming through as well as they could be.
I financed this venture
There
with
we
my
go,
own
that's
personal
better.
funds, not to mention all the effort and time I've invested. And pray tell, what was it all for? For you to assemble the fruits of our labors and pitch the whole lot down the privy?
Fruits? I've been busy guarding these fruits from Brevoy's incessant fruit moths. But I'm a baron now. We finally have our own land. For the first time in our lives, we're independent. No one can tell us what to do, and you want to destroy everything we've achieved by inviting spies into our house? Of course, why not? Please, do come in, eavesdrop, sniff around, take whatever you please. Cephal is generous. He said make yourself at home.
So these two have to be in the party for a little while. That means we're gonna get a witch. I think one of them has to be a druid. Mm-hmm. That leaves us with 2 more. I feel like the other 2 are probably full bad marshals with the bulls. Unless there's something you think we're missing.
Yeah, whatever the best range characters we can make are.
Yeah. So like Slayer's in here. We have Slayers. And maybe like a ranger. I feel like the favorite enemy's there. And like this is gonna be hard.
Yeah.
So having 2 animal companions doesn't sound
Yeah, true facts about life. So we were missing those mastodons when we were going through this the first time.
I miss them still every day. You owe me a stuffy mastodon from the Prairie Park Nature Center.
Thank you.
I wanted it. It was cute.
It was very cute.
Oh, Asmodeus, please give me the patience to withstand this nonsense, or take my soul already. Varn, what are you saying? What is this independence you speak of? We depend on Restov for literally everything, from the inflow of settlers to the food to feed them. I like Jamandi no more than you do, but it will take us years to free ourselves from her influence. Right now we must bow to our patron, brag about a title we received from her very hands.
Listening to you is disgusting. Did we claw away our own piece of land, only to keep toiling away for all those... Ah, friend! You're right on time. Come, be our arbiter.
Be our lawful neutral, Miss Chaotic Evil.
An issue is the fact that Jamandi Aldori has generously offered to Magar the use of her envoy. And who is Jamandi Aldori? The very same one who created our barony, and who could make it disappear with a flick of her finger. An insignificant figure in the grand scheme of things, no doubt. But good Varn refused her. And to top it all off, he rather suggestively hinted that he considers every single one of Brevoy's diplomats to be spies.
He's missing a ponytail in his portrait.
Yeah, more like there's only like 4 hairstyles. I hope they fix that in Wrath. I hope there's more like stuff like that you can play with.
Yeah.
What else should I consider them? Cephal, have you grown foggy in your old age? I can hardly recognize you. You've always been a hardliner. You've always put the interests of our ventures above everything else. And now you want us to roll over on our backs for the Aldori, wiggle our tails, and wait to be petted. We're an independent state now, and we shall have it known to all that we won't be ordered about.
Magar, of course they're spies. You refused the spy in plain sight. Congratulations, well done. Now the Sword Lords will send other spies, ones we won't even be able to see. Restov has invested a great deal in our barony. He is ready to invest yet more. So why bite the hand that feeds us before the feeding is over? We could at least pretend to be humble, so long as we're still getting something for it.
Well, for one thing, that's low. By accepting Restov's handouts, we're taking on certain obligations. I know you don't care a fig for morality, but think of our reputation. Who will want to deal with us if we steal from our employers and stab them in the back?
Why do you keep saying us and our? Do I need to remind you that you're a baron now? That is the difference between you and me. You were born of a noble family, and yet even now, after receiving lands and power, you continue to think like the leader of a band of thugs. While my parents plowed the soil, and I learned to read by moonlight. But even as a snot-nosed child, I tried to think like a ruler, a king without a kingdom. After decades, my plans and schemes are finally bearing fruit. I shall not allow you to destroy everything we've created with your stupid pride.
I'm willing to. I know I kind of like half built her, but if you'd like the witch to be your witch.
No, it's fine.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Are you saying that because you didn't get to build her the way you wanted to?
Yes.
Oh.
She's no longer my witch. She's your witch.
Right.
But also, I do think that Sephal's probably right.
Yeah. Well,
It won't be my hot temper that ruins us. It'll be your cunning and greed.
Get wall.
In any game, the most important thing to know is when it's time to take your winnings and walk away.
But that's where you're so wrong. Do you imagine this is a table we can get up from? No. A mercenary commander can pocket some loot and move to the other side of the continent. In becoming a baron, you've got yourself into a long, long game. You cannot simply leave it. But if you play it well, your children and grandchildren may get a turn. All right, enough arguing. What is done cannot be undone. You spoiled my game quite a bit, Magar, and I will not forget it in a hurry. We shall try to play with the hand we were dealt. Celebrations are over. It's time for everyday life. I suggest we exchange bows with the respected hosts and set off to Varnhold. We have much work to do.
on all the weights.
On all the weights.
On all the weights.
Yay!
Yeah.
If we had a Brevin envoy with us, they'd be spying out the road to Varnhold for Jamandi.
As if Jamandi best not learn where we live. If there were an envoy with us, I would already be feeding them misinformation.
That's rude.
He's lawful evil.
He's lawful rude.
I think lawful evil's just like rude the alignment.
Whereas I am chaotic rude. He'll feed you misinformation. I'll break your nose.
Yeah.
Rude.
Was also
And are they coming? Hey, are they coming? Oh Lord, they're coming. I don't understand why Evanora is at the front of the pack here. It should be like the wizards are in the back. Clearly, she's. If they were to be attacked, it'd be the witch that gets attacked first. That's not how you want that. Hail Fortress! I'm assuming cleric, witch, and wizard are pissed. Vardling host Meagles. Hello, Meagles. And now I have red. And meanwhile, Seafool goes back to drink his illegal potion of bull strength to keep his ripped arms on the wizard.
His arm's the size of someone's head.
His arm's the size of my legs. Hey, my legs don't hurt as much anymore.
That's good.
That's weird. I'll take it. Look at his clap.
It's an indie game. Be nice.
I guess this is basically an indie game. Soldiers fall out, and only Kjardi Eisbach remain. I like the name Kjardi. Looking as gloomy as ever, despite the universal Jubilost. You know, we may have talked about this, but if Jubilost has the bleaching, his jubilation has been lost. Is that where they got? No, his name was the same in the AP, and he does not matter at all. He's the Ranger in the AP. Warrior 3, Ranger 3.
If he is going through the bleaching, literally nobody mentions it at any time. And, like, that would seem significant.
Would we know? Didn't I just kill him last time?
No.
No, I killed him at the very. Finally, my chance!
I like Juby.
I do too. He's basically me.
Yeah, he is. Just a smart ass.
I'm gonna get out of this frame now. Goodbye, everyone. Okay. The solid quartermaster, chaplain of the falling host, famous for skill in dampening the commander's enthusiasm. Back you, Grace! Did you have fun at the celebration? Have enough to eat? She's a dwarf. That's what dwarfs sound like in this setting. Good, and let's get back to work. Oh my god, I'm peeking so hard. Before you squander your whole turkey.
Both in terms of microphone and voice.
Well, yeah, this is puberty. You work at a school. You know exactly what that sounds like. You do.
I do. I do. Hear it every day.
Oh, bad. I hate blah, 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 blah.
To Baroning.
To Baroning. You, int-based person, you're the general. I should have named this character Sun Tzu. Okay, so now we'll go make our folks. I think the idea would be cool to have, like, drop entangles, shoot in. I think this is cool partially because we know we have a conjuration wizard that we're stuck with.
I agree.
And, like, we also know that this is going to be really hard. Because we've done this.
Yep.
And I don't, even turn-based, I don't think saves us a lot. So basically, I want to throw down as much control magic as possible. Are you okay?
I'm cold.
Is the heat still on?
Yeah.
Watch my heater have died.
Like the heat for your apartment?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I know the way.
I don't think it's physically on right now.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because I just set it to auto.
Ah, fair.
Instead of just on.
You can take my arm for warmth if you'd like. This is coupling. Okay. Now.
Doing a stretch.
So strenuous. Okay. And I guess we'll take someone on team from red.
I think if you hit fine, I'll take these three. It's just gonna stick you with them.
Yeah.
At least that's what the way the dialogue reads to me.
I just wish I knew what they were. Whatever. We'll make it.
Priest, fighter.
I'm guessing a cleric, a ranger, and a fighter or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll make my own choices. Okay.
No, a nice balanced party.
So we've got 4 people to make. I think one of them should be a druid.
I concur.
And then the other 2 are some kind of, like, archery something.
I need 2 archers, yeah. That way you're stuck in the entangle. And we're just gonna...
Just like we did in your game that one time.
Yeah.
When Valorch is entangling and me and the paladin are just bull rushing into the... I've been meaning to ask you something. I'm gonna ask you now.
Okay.
Also, you know that manager that I said was really horrible at my work she just started?
Yeah.
She just friend requested me on Facebook. I'm gonna decline it.
Oh!
But you said there was like the fight took too many turns, so there was a consequence thing.
Yeah.
Was that before or after the entangle plan?
That's how I run all of my big fights where it's supposed to feel like you're just on a giant battlefield.
So it was before we came up with the tank plan.
Correct.
Okay, dope. Fair enough. Because I'd always wondered.
No, yeah, I'm not trying to punish you for coming up with a good plan.
That plan was good. The paladin had improved bull rush for no reason.
It was a good plan.
Well, for a reason. He needed it for like a prestige class.
Yeah.
But it shined. Okay, so druid and a couple of archery things. I like the slayer. I think you're flat-footed when you're entangled. I think. Would you mind checking?
And like sneak attack in this game is absurdly easy to get.
Exactly. And if they're flat-footed while they're entangled, do you want to go turn the heat up, honey?
Nope.
You can.
I'm fine.
I'm cold as well.
I'm fine.
I'm gonna go turn the heat up while you look up slayers
Okay.
and how entangled works. And you make your character. Keep talking to the people on the internet. You are now doing my job.
Oh god!
Congratulations. Don't screw it up. I have faith in you.
Okay, so Entangle, Pathfinder. Okay. Okay. Tall grass. Creatures that fail must end their movement and gain the entangled condition. Entangled creatures can attempt to break free as a move action, making it a strength or escape artist check. Escape artist doesn't matter because it's not in Kingmaker.
Hello.
Entire area is treated as difficult terrain. What is the entangled condition?
Yeah, it's all.
The character is ensnared. Being entangled impedes movement but does not entirely prevent it unless the bonds are anchored to an immovable object or tethered by an opposing force, like the spell. An entangled creature moves at half speed, cannot run or charge, takes a -2 penalty on all attack rolls and a -4 penalty to dex. An entangled creature who attempts to cast a spell must make a concentration check. So it doesn't seem like they're actually flat-footed.
So Slayer's not super good. Also, he was at 65. I kicked it up to 70.
Yeah,
so he should be good.
Yep.
So I guess a couple of Rangers is fine. It's not exciting.
Is there any other fun ranged builds you can think of?
Could do a Hunter.
Hunters are cool.
Gets Druid spells. No, then you're too mad even on 25.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because I feel like the Witch and the Druid have enough entangle between the two of them.
Yeah, that we don't need someone else who also has it. Yeah.
So, like, one Ranger's probably good.
Really, we just need something. Yeah, at least one Ranger. I like that.
I mostly say this because a Druid and a Ranger can have 2 pets.
So then, should we... I'm trying to... Really, a lot of things could be ranged. Like, primarily ranged damage dealers, if we want them to be. Like, we could just make a real blasty sorcerer. Blasted.
Could make a blasty sorcerer.
Blasted.
I'm not opposed to this.
I mean, yeah, just fireball, lightning bolt, all the stuff that it's hard to use because it's got an AoE of some kind actually would be interesting.
Take the tax off Cephal a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm hearing Druid, some kind of third full caster, and a Ranger.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that.
So of those 3, if you had to pick 2, who are you building? Also, this really hurts. I don't know why that hurts.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the Druid and the Sorcerer, just because I already have their character I picked out.
So then that leaves me with the Ranger.
Okay.
Okay, cool. I can dig it. I like that art for an Arcane Archer.
Yeah.
It's too bad that class doesn't exist in this.
There's actually 2 really good.
Actually, I'm not committing to this. Hang on, just 1 second. I want to double check something. What if Eldritch Archer?
Ooh.
I forget exactly what it does. Ross played this in Rune Lords for a little while. Basically, I'm just spell striking with a bow.
I like that idea.
How do you feel about that instead of the Sorcerer?
Yeah, I like that.
Do you want this one?
Sure.
Okay, so then I'm definitely going to make a Druid or a Ranger because I want to have a buddy.
A buddy.
No, I'm gonna make another Hunter. I'm gonna do the. No, I'm not. Because we don't want to put outflank on people, because the outflank loop that I'm doing with Ikundia is not as good.
Yeah, no.
When, like, there's no one to trigger it with. I don't know what is on his face.
Little man.
He's an angry halfling. I kind of want to give him the sling staff and just go to town. The encumbrance penalties are too steep. Too steep by far! Sure, you're hired.
Ooh, I do like that art.
Gender bent Harsk. You're gonna have enough strength. Oh wait, your race is human. Hold up. You're a dwarf, and your class is ranger. I'm so confused. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm caught up. Divided by 0 for a second. Am I actually a hunter?
I don't think Hunter would be bad. You still get a friend.
It's an extra entangle source. This won't be as high as this was. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a ranger spirit.
Do we even have compound bows in this?
Have what?
Compound bows?
Composite bows?
That one.
Yes. And there's no strength rating. One is good for everybody. Which I think is the better way to do it. Because, like, I don't know, it just feels like a weird tax to me. It always has.
That's fair. That's why I always went with the adaptive enchantment.
Which is an expensive tax.
It's not that expensive. It's like 2,000 gold.
Alright. When Karl Marx comes back, you are the bouge. We kill the people with the adaptive enchantment.
The only character I have that I'm playing, the only character I'm like, the only archer I've ever played. There we go. That's the words I'm looking for.
Words are hard. It's totally okay.
Words are so hard. Why are words so hard? But her build is just like strength and dex out the ass, adaptive enchantment, and like all her money's going into her bow.
Yes, I do.
I think it's gonna be. It's already got the splitting enchantment. We're gonna stick the force enchantment on it.
That's how Xenagos was back in the day. He was real dumb. Flurry of blows with a bow is really fun. And then Erastil's Deific Obedience. It takes the 20th to get it, but it lets you add wisdom to attack and damage with a longbow when you're in your first range increment.
Spicy.
And I took 2 levels of Paladin for the Chata saves, and we rolled for stats. That's why I had Charisma on my monk. I'll say that. But
She was also rolled for stats, yes.
Because we like to munchkin.
We never did that again.
Yeah, no, we didn't. Xenagos was my last character I played for any kind of time that we rolled for stats, but it was the dexterity, charisma, wisdom, all 3 to my attack roll, and then strength, wisdom, paladin level the damage, and then I was a centaur. At the time, I didn't want to track stats for the horse, but oops for that. So then the Soha monk archetype gets weapon training with 3 different weapon groups. So it was bows, lances, spears for a lance rather, and something else. So it's like my first attacks are for like 12 shots, and then spirited charge. That's how we killed Zuriel in 6 seconds.
Spirited charge.
Yeah, this is spirit. I've got spirit. How about you? You've got nothing. You're fucking dead.
You've got the dead.
You've got the dead. Oh, I'm sorry to tell you, lad. You've got the. You've just got the dead.
Terrible mythical news. You've got the dead.
Weird how I'm dumping my con to 8.
Uncomfy.
It goes to 10.
I know, but uncomfy.
Just like me.
I am allergic to bad con, like Tommy's allergic to bad will.
You've never been mine. Oh, I get to do that to Hawken this Saturday, probably on Wrath. Get him to kill somebody. He's a great mind control target. Okay, athletics and perception, I guess. You good?
Yeah.
You're looking at my stats real judgy.
No. What? No.
Are you sure?
I'm very sure. I was not.
I'm playing. Now I'm still like, I'm questioning myself. I'm sure it's fine.
Oh, yeah, that seems fine.
Okie dokie. Go! PBS and favorite enemy, the Fae. Fae!
Every time you say PBS, I just think of like the news channel.
I just think the point blank shot's too damn wordy.
PBS.
I'll take care of it.
Oh wait, do you think you're a boy?
Awk.
That was almost not the best.
Awk.
I almost screwed that up hard.
That would have been funny. You can't see her hair. What are you doing?
I'm changing her hairstyle, clearly. Honey!
Let's a mere flesh wound.
Wow, that broke it.
All according to plan.
None of these voices sound angry and Scottish!
She's Scottish.
Well, she's dwarf. Whatever.
Enemy approaching! What a find.
That's the only one that works, so we're doing it.
Why is the pragmatic one like oddly sexual? What a find.
Because don't you know sexuality is very pragmatic? I don't know what the word pragmatic means. Are you Googling what pragmatic means?
No, I'm Googling Scottish woman names. Shut up, ghost.
Sorry.
Oh, not you. Google. Pragmatic is like looking for the utility in any given situation. And like trying to see things very objectively. Scottish girl names.
No, I have a name for oh, there it is. I think actually Danny used this name for her Pokemon character, but it was the name of my friend's Blood Rager's wife. Is that what she's calling herself in the Pokemon game?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. That was the girl who was 10 months pregnant because I rolled a d12 to determine how long the human was pregnant and got a 10. I'm calling Gwendolyn.
I like it.
And I guess
No
they don't
mistakes.
necessarily have to be evil. I don't know. Whatever. I'll make the evil decisions because I made the good decisions, but I don't think there were a lot of moral decisions in this. I
No,
forget. I
this
think it
is-
was just crawls.
Yeah, this is mostly dungeon crawls and a chance to like set up some of what happened in Barnhold. I think maybe there were some, but I feel like they couldn't have mattered very much because we still got to pick either Megavarn or the Lich when we got there in the real campaign.
But we did Varnhold's not long after we'd done the Vanishing.
Maybe, yeah.
Because like it had come out already.
Precise.
Alright.
No, rapid shot, yeah.
Rapid shot before deadly aim, I think. Because the
Yeah.
extra D8 is better. And it's got to be underground. If that doesn't tick, I'm pissed. I'm
that would be some nonsense.
going to Russia.
I'm going to Russia.
Owlcat Games likes these. I've seen it. I've seen it. You better have made that work. Animal companion. I gotta do a bear. Also, I just want to say the bear stats are much better. Much better. Oh, no, wait. No, they're not. Those are the stats of the grizzly bear released in Ultimate Wilderness. Right. That's why that makes sense. I'm
Plus, she just looks like she would have a bear.
kind of tempted to take Sabor, but...
Plus, she looks like she would have a bear.
Or does she look like she'd have a Komodo dragon?
She looks like she would have a bear.
Bear Komodo dragon.
Bear.
A bear with really bad scales. Actually, or do I want a pig?
Pig. She might also have a pig. I can see her like riding in on a pig.
I'm gonna take it. Bear gets rend though.
Bear is pretty cool. Battle bear!
What are the Mastodon?
We already had those.
You owe me a Mastodon stuffy from the Prairie Park Nature Center in Lawrence, Kansas.
I do indeed.
And I'm gonna keep saying that till it happens.
We already had mastodons.
I just forget if they had like a bulrush. Because that's basically gonna be us again. Push him back in the entangle.
Bear.
Do like Doagir Mahariel did so long ago.
Yeah.
That was a while ago now. I'm old Gandalf. Athletics and perception. And go. And ranger. And go. And go. Go. And boon companion, because you gotta do it. Favorite enemy will be aberrations. The one that takes up will be Fae, because I think I'm gonna. I know there's a lot of.
aberrations.
There's a. Because the mimics.
There's aberrations.
You want to double check that for me? I'm
Maybe
like.
I just lost my mind.
I'm like 90. What else are they?
Are they not constructs?
No, they're living.
I guess I've only ever had mimics in a game once. God. Who am I, Google? Who am I? Come on.
Exactly. I feel that way all the time. All the time.
Like when I just type in mimics and it's like, here's a definition. for the
Aberration.
word mimic.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Here's a definition for the word mimic, and it's like, do you know me? You listen to me all the time, so I feel like you should know me. Someone from the team.
Abu, you're up. I'm just saying he looks real Magusy. Look at him. Look how noble he is.
Druid.
Yes, fair.
She's so druidy. I like it. And she reminds me of like the dryads that are in the new Witcher.
You know she does. I don't think about that. Yeah.
Toss a coin to your Witcher.
By supporting us on Patreon. Link in the description.
Toss a coin to these Witchers.
You have to now. I made that joke. Somebody give me $1. You know Jeff. He wants me to record Toss a Coin to Your Witcher because it came up during a Kingmaker stream. Also, can I just say that her brows are like perfect? Like weirdly so.
She's got
for-
that Juvia's Place brow happening.
What?
That's
No,
a
you explained that to
it's a
me.
makeup joke.
Explain.
There is a brand called Juvia's Place, and their Instagram is just full of like these really gorgeous women with perfect eyebrows. And it's like, damn.
It really fits that I live in a tree aesthetic.
It reminds me of Aloy in Horizon Zero Dawn.
A
Her
little.
brows are just on fleek.
I guess I never paid attention. I was too busy shooting robot raptors. You know what I hope they do in Wrath? I hope instead of clicking like this, there's like a CMYK, and you move the... You know what I'm talking about?
What kind of hair is that?
I believe they call that... Oh, ponytail.
Are there like no black hairstyles?
Only on the half orc, it appears.
Yeah, wow. Oh, Russians.
What is this one?
This is the druid.
Well, then her head's gonna be covered anyway.
That's true.
Or she's gonna be a bear.
You're okay, Laser. Yeah. Do I want her to be human?
I mean, a +2 to 1 ability score is pretty useful.
Yeah.
Given that she's gonna, like, reasonably a druid needs all of them.
Yeah.
Because if you're gonna have this one wild shape, she's gonna want her physical stats. She's gonna want to have a high wisdom.
Concur.
Because she's if the build is gonna work the way we're thinking about making the build.
And yeah, she can always just entangle and then wild shape to help push people back.
Her wisdom is the linchpin, though.
Yeah, that's true.
So a dwarf wouldn't be bad, or alternatively, like an Azamar.
Ooh, Asmar could be cool. Oh, she's scary. Just want to pet her hair.
A little.
Ooh, that's neat.
That's very you.
Shush. That's pretty too.
Look at me. That's me. Oh, it was me. I'm kind of faded again. Yeah, I do too.
I like the gold. For reasons.
Okay, honey.
Shush.
I'm trying to think which Azamar you want to be. The vanilla one's not good for you. Because you don't need your charisma.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I forget. The Garuda one's Dex Wiz, I
Where do
think.
I even... Oh, there's a heritage. I was like, wait.
It's next.
Druid. Just druid.
Unless you want to go face speaker and be super chaw-based.
I could.
That's like my favorite druid archetype. What it does is it turns all of your wild shape's going to be a couple levels lower. You get it at 6, then it ticks up slower, and your bab is worse. But you get bab like a true caster, and your armor proficiencies change. But you get some illusions, and you go off your charisma instead. I don't know how many diplomacy checks happen in this, but we don't have anyone to make those right now.
That's true. We do not
Worth
have a
noting.
face. Yeah.
She is the Lorax, and she speaks for the parties. Yeah, I'm hilarious. I know. So in that case, the vanilla one's not horrible. No, you want the Angelkin. Strength and charisma.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to remember. I don't play a lot of Azamar, to tell you the truth.
Instant charisma.
Oh, there's
cool.
a new Shaw.
That's cool.
I like that.
The parry are sweet. They something martyred themselves. Something their children feel the urge to do the same kind of thing.
Con and Shaw, not bad.
That's what Antonia is in Dominion Wars, I believe, is in the Gathian blooded Azamar. Archons are Con and Wiz, which looks bad on no one. A little less good on you now, but
Yeah.
the Izada, that's what...
I guess I could still just be whiz-based then. I don't know, I picked face speaker, I should not.
We need a face. It seems important.
I agree.
That's what Aja is, but Aja was supposed to be an Ifrit. That's just as close as you get. The Plume get this Dex Wiz. Angel don't look bad.
Oh, yeah. I'm an angel. A friend! What is a friend?
I mean, they're all shaped like friends.
They are all shaped like friends.
Have you considered an elephant?
But what if it was a kitty? But I like kitties.
I mean, same. We have 4 cats between the two. We were talking last night about when we get too many pets in a house at some point in our lives.
Kitties.
Send help.
I want a kitty.
Not a leopard. Oh, you want the Spilodon.
Yeah, I do. Pounce!
I mean, the leopard also has pounds. What does a leopard get? Would you
sure.
go to it?
Here, I'm sorry, I'm trying to compare them now.
I'm sure it's just small cat, big cat. Oh, it gets dex to damage. It gets dex to damage.
Let's get dex to damage.
It will be objectively better. Nah, you want this Mylodon. You're probably not pouncing very much if they're stuck in Entangle, but I think we want the pets to be strength-based, so they can push back into.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
You know what I mean?
Okay. Oh, my. So
I'm just saying we're building all of these on 20, so we're gonna have to re-roll these in a mod. Or do you want to just run them on 20?
Are they always on 20?
Put your stats back to neutral.
Well, son of a bitch, they were.
Yeah, I just now noticed that.
Weird. Alright, so yeah, I guess the stats really don't matter at all. But I guess we can
Gonna have to re-roll all of the. We could just run it on 20. Just want to run it on 20?
Whatever works.
If we die a bunch, we'll re-roll in the middle of the dungeon and we'll go to 25. You have no. Oh, of course you don't.
What?
I was like, you have no wisdom. So,
she doesn't need wisdom.
I guess one thing I might point out is you might knock your charisma down by 1, given that we're starting at 5th.
Oh, that's fair, yeah.
Buy a boatload of points for your strength.
Facts.
Maybe like 14 con, 16 strength or something.
Reasonable.
Odd numbers bother the crap out of me. Because they're just wasted.
But like, we're gonna level up.
True. On first. So do you up your dex or your whiz?
We'll save.
It's already your best save though.
Yep. So I'm thinking dex then.
A little bit of natural armor.
Yeah, never hurt
Or
nobody.
a little bit of dodgy armor.
A little bit dodgy armor, never hurt nobody.
Yeah, you are all the children.
Shit.
You might put a rank in UMD.
Yeah.
It's not a class skill, but you're gonna beat the crap out of the witch.
Yeah, now that I'm cha-cha-cha.
Charmin.
Boop.
And now the important part.
Spell focus?
You think we're just gonna do the big summon stuff?
Yeah, I think so.
No, it's not
That's
bad.
what I would say, yeah. The more fight the boys we get, the better.
Follow if you dare.
Into the
All
entangle.
I see is blackness.
Open your
I will
eyes.
see this through.
They're broken.
That sucks.
That does suck.
I do not find this to be useful.
I guess that one. We should Annie, right?
Yeah. You gonna name her?
Oh, right, that. I don't think the Dryads and the Witcher names.
Sometimes when I'm trying to spit out character names, I'll just put like consonants and vowels down and see if I can make something.
That's
from
literally
it.
how I named Zerani.
Okay, so give me 3 consonants. Boo-doo-boo-doo-doo is Wheel of Fortune. 4 consonants and a vowel. This is not how you win Wheel of Fortune.
Her name starts with an N. I know that.
Could use the name I used from Magic for the sorceress you met a long time ago in my game.
Huh? Oh, Nujila. Yeah, it's a good one. I like that.
Oh, sorry. Get you.
Stand with me.
Woo! Boop. 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 Should I open up something else? I guess she's not gonna be that good at anything else.
She's just here to intimidate things. Talk to things. Speak for the trees. She's the Lorax.
Do we have intimidate?
Yeah, it's all tied into persuasion.
Doop.
Just comes down to flavor. Druid 3.
Boop. 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 I guess we have to retrain them anyway, so I think that we should retrain the witch's skills, so not be concerned with
I kind of want to just remake the witch real quick. She'll be a witch still, I think. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, once we make all the rest of them, we kind of know, like, where they all are. Right.
Is it not augment something?
I was like, what am I doing again? It's been a long week.
Yeah. Yeah, it has.
Boop. Boop, boop. 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 Ooh. Feel like...
I feel like Vanish is the only one that... Well, no, Vanish doesn't even do that much good because there's not a lot of scouting. But Color Spray, we're going to break the hit dice limit of.
Yep, and I don't know what hypnotism is, but I assume it's something similar.
It just fascinates people. And Sleep
is
is...
also a hit dice limit.
Fey Magic's a lot better when you have more illusions to choose from.
Yeah.
When your Druid can take Minor Image. I mean, there's probably something that hits the color spray.
Yeah. At least like an AoE. I like AoEs.
Probably at least a blinded.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
Ma.
I guess resist nature's lure is really good on you though. Walk into your own entangle, get a +4 on the save against it.
Yeah.
You don't think... Oh, I see where you're going. No, I don't see where you're going.
So, superior summoning? Are we not?
Not natural spell.
Oh, you right. Natural spell has to come first.
It's unfortunate, but everybody's got that tax.
Is that here?
N is for natural spell. And that starts with N. Oh, wait! You don't get wild shape till 6th.
Oh!
Because you're a face speakers. Why?
Give.
I was testing you. You passed. Oh, do you want to make the Elder Charger real quick? Probably call it a night after that, I feel like.
Yeah, fair.
I might reroll the witch a little. I don't know. Cross the bridge with her.
Right, we're making the archer now. Not her.
I mean,
I like her.
just make an elf eldritch archer real quick.
Yeah.
Stats are real good for it.
Yeah.
Get that dex in.
Mm-hmm. Sure, I guess.
Gotta have that long, flowy locks.
Yeah.
That's the opposite. Nope. Nope.
Is that all we've got?
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
I hate that. What are those bangs?
Everyone
what are
hated-
those?
they're-
They're terrible.
They're bangs, honey.
Terrible.
Neat.
Neat. I guess.
Yeah, you wanted to play an eldritch archer, yeah.
Boop, boop, boop. Boop.
It's weird. Go back.
Boop. Boop.
For one thing, we never messed with the color scheme in this. For the other thing, it's really weird to see this shirtless boy. Not a shirtless boy anymore.
I also don't like that. She's
You don't like what?
purple. I don't like white.
You don't like what?
I don't like red and blue.
Oh, fair. I thought you meant the fact that she had a shirt on.
No, gross KU colors. We're not a fan. K-State.
There, little one.
K-S-U. Wildcats.
You spelled K-State wrong. Oh, this one's gonna be super mad. I don't know if that's the best. I feel like you want to have a little less to hit, given that your dex is going to be higher and you can like true strike yourself.
I guess that's fair. So
I just realized how mad this one is too. Like this is almost leave your con pew low. This might be the reason we go to 25. Right here. This is
she
the one.
needs at least a 10.
This is, yeah, but she's going to need her strength, dexterity, and
Why does she need her
intelligence.
strength?
She's an archer.
You can make archers strength.
How? Where do you do damage? Where's the damage come from? You can't say shocking grasp. The several d6s that I'm gonna yeet across this table at you.
Ooh.
They'll hurt. I sharpen them myself. Just sitting here under the table.
Okay. What should I need any of this?
Why doesn't she need her intelligence?
Why would she?
Because she's a magus.
Oh, right. I keep forgetting this is a caster. I've never played an archer caster.
So she needs... You don't need a really high number, but you're gonna want higher than 13.
Yeah, because
you're gonna want access to... If we go to 10th, she's gonna have access to like 4th level spells.
So then I think when I level her up, I just put in an int, and then these are her scores.
Why do you have 10 charisma?
Oh, you're right. Duh. Dump.
You could at least like...
Boop, boop.
One more?
Boop.
I mean, you could at least get the 16 int. Like put the con back to 10 and then up the int. Probably call it.
She's gonna die.
If she dies a bunch, we'll go to 25. And we'll fix that con. Because you're not wrong. You were...
Okay. For her skills, she... What did the witch take? The witch took these two.
Yeah.
So we don't worry about that.
Somebody probably ought to have ranks in trickery. And you got enough dex for it. Yeah, and like...
Mobility or stealth?
No one's got mobility right now. And then call it like, might as well, you have a +2 on your perception from being an elf.
Truth.
No harm in.
Yeah, that just jumps to a
Especially if you're the one finding. Well, no one has trap finding.
What do your elf eyes see?
Not
Not
much.
traps. I guess with 2 people that have perception, we're more likely to see the traps.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Or the bears will see it or something.
Yeah. Cause like, we're not planning on stealthing anything, so I don't think that like the rest of this matters too much.
Nowhere to stealth too. Well, that's
Yeah.
not true, but like it doesn't help.
Can we stealth up to that Jabberwock?
Oh god, I forgot.
Boop, 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 boop.
Alright, go, nerd.
Wait, yeah.
Could reroll Cephal and make him a rogue.
Oh,
So you're gonna want the spells that resolve his touch attacks. No. Like,
Burning Hands isn't a touch attack?
as a 15-foot cone.
Huh. What am I thinking?
Shocking Grasp? Scorching Ray?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
But you want... It probably doesn't look horrible to get a grease. Or to put grease in the spell book, but like...
But that's what Cephal is for.
He doesn't have it. I just looked at his spells.
You're right.
Yeah, you please take grease. Whoop, hey,
No,
no.
that's not what we...
I
Ah!
know.
That's not what we meant to do.
And then you're like, Shocking Grass. Snowball is a touch attack, I think, question mark?
Oh, it is?
Right
How
click,
does
right
it-
click, right click. Scroll down.
What does it say?
Yeah.
That's a ranged touch, yep.
Alright.
Ice arrows!
Oh, crap.
Yeah.
Every time.
You probably want to use some sweet true strike action.
Indeed.
And then
Does anything have like elemental resistances in this? Like, is there a reason that I would need also corrosive touch? Because that's a touch attack too,
I
right?
mean, you're a spellbook based character, so if they've got resistances, we're just in trouble.
Yeah, it's true.
Can I just grab magic? Or no, I have mage armor on the witch.
Mm-hmm.
And even then, we're spellbook based casters. We'll find them. Magic missile doesn't hurt, I guess. That's
miss.
probably the one for when they have resistances, though.
Yeah, and can't miss, which is a big deal if something has like stupid good AC.
And then what's the last one?
Shield, I guess?
For only yourself?
Yeah. And nothing else casts magic missile in this, if I remember right.
I don't know, honey.
I guess it's just corrosive touch.
Yeah, probably.
All the damage!
That's you.
Like a blaster.
Close that. Get that out of here.
Blast.
Okay.
Follow if you dare.
That seems like a
Let's
pretty good evil.
Shred them!
Contemplate on your mistakes.
Alright, it's all broken.
A trivial task.
All of the elf names I can think of right now would be Sinarin. And
I'm only coming up with Lord of the Rings names.
exactly, that's... Is it bad?
Yeah, her name's Adorn.
Like the iconic hunter?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, fair.
What?
Nah, I thought that was spelled.
Well, spelling is a construct. It's something you say to me all the time.
You should have run.
Oh, 9 hit points.
She's so dead.
A stiff wind.
Complete! Me. Yeah. She's so dead. Boop, boop. What? 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 I only get 2 that time.
That was weird. I have no idea why that happened. Realistically, you'll get more when these get retrained anyway, so me.
I guess so.
Extra Street doesn't hurt.
It doesn't hurt.
But it's like, you're never gonna cast any of these. You have the ones you want already. These are just kind of like, press a button twice and call it good almost.
Yeah. We don't have a marshal.
No, we're relying on the dogs for that once again.
So we don't need anything.
So just grab like, Burning Hands or something.
Yeah, yeah. Boop.
And range spells. Oh. You should pick your class before trying to level up, dear.
Shush. You know who asked you? Exactly. 0 people.
Arcane accuracy is dope. Swift action, add your int to attack.
It's pretty good.
3 stills per day with reach spell.
Yeah, it's not as good.
Yeah, reach spell doesn't matter for you. You are reach spell. This whole build
I can reach spell the class.
pretty much.
Boop.
And now we should be at level 2, right? Where does the Gish get him slower? That was dumb.
Porgish. Porgish.
Those are the ones you already get. I feel like it's just... I mean, Wraith and Fieldman's not horrible.
Yeah.
They don't stagger, like, whatever is the other one.
Do we just have everything?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I'm gonna take shield, I guess.
Might as well.
Where did it go?
It's in Navy Sewer.
No, it's not.
Those are the ones you have.
Oh!
Good job, honey.
Boop. Boop. Okay,
Your dex, the odd
yep,
one.
the only one of them is odd.
Why?
I want to say favorite class bonus, but that's wrong.
Why?
I don't know.
Heckin' rude. Oh, I do have second level spells now. Yay!
I feel like you have to take it. And Frigid Touch is the one you want to take. Frigid Touch is really good.
Yes.
46, and you might stagger him. And then, probably Scorching Ray.
That makes no sense to me. Yeah.
If you were a little closer to one bloodline, that might be like, take a sorcerer. Or one... I'd say take a sorcerer, level next level, and get the Draconic Bloodline Arcana for +1 damage per die. I guess you still could, you prep only. We made it this far!
What is life? Why?
I tried so hard and got so far! Okay, there we go.
Alright, it's fine.
Yeah, I might consider a sorcerer level for your 5th level.
You
If you think you're gonna commit to a certain type of elemental damage, because it's otherwise totally dead dip for you. Oh no, it's not. No, yeah, it is. Damn, I forgot. So like you would just take the Sage Sorcerer, which casts off its int, which is a variant of the Arcane Bloodline and not Draconic. If the Crossblooded was here, you would do that, and you would go both. I'm just saying, you get extra. I don't know how the math adds up though.
I guess
I've never crunched the numbers. I just assume add things to things make good.
I guess I could just do like something that would focus on cold damage because nothing has cold resistance. Have Frigid Touch, have Snowball.
I mean, I think it's really good, but I may be biased. I like sorcerers. I like Draconic sorcerers.
I also like sorcerers.
So then just Draconic choosing one that does cold damage, like a Silver Dragon Disciple or something. Or a Silver Dragon, or a White Dragon.
White.
A Triceratops Dragon.
We're evil. White.
Works for me. That 7 Shaw means you are getting nothing out of this, but the Arcana's good. The Arcana's good. You won't confuse your Magus spells for your Sorcerer spells, because you've got no Sorcerer spells. You don't have the ability to cast a 1st level Sorcerer spell.
Which is why it feels like a dumb class to take.
46 plus 4.
That's fair. I guess it's just a 1 level dip. It's not like it hurts anything, really.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa. Oh, I'm out of my mind.
We know, honey. With somebody tell you how to find the matter deep down now. For you, it might be.
Do we have?
You have the tax ones. From here, you're taking whatever.
Yeah.
But you could. Oh no, it's hard to say for this one. Deadly Aim's not bad. What does Elemental Focus do? Add one to the D. You have no DCs, really.
Nope.
Extra arcane pool isn't bad. It's not amazing, but it's there. Heightened spell is a thing.
I feel like it's gonna be rapid shot.
May I borrow this? Whenever you cast a spell that calls for a range attack, you deliver that spell through a ranged weapon as part of a range attack. So you will never be rapid shotting.
Literally never. Fair enough.
So
Yeah, I definitely feel like I should take Deadly Aim.
or spell penetration, or God toughness.
'Cause
Your severe lack of con.
I'm going to die.
I don't know how many things had SR.
I don't know how many things had SR either, which is why I'm thinking Deadly Aim.
Yeah, you're probably right. As usual. Oh, you do get a bonus feat out of this anyway.
Oh. Oh, why?
Spell penetration? Or hold up. What's the meta magic level adjustment for Empower? +2. Heighten. Oh, that one just changes the caster level. I'm thinking Intensified, which isn't in here. We're nowhere near ready for Maximize or Quick, and Reach is us. Extend doesn't matter.
Empower's not a bad move.
You're pretty close to 3rd level spells. Get an Empowered Shocking Grasp with extra, or an Empowered Snowball. Snowball fight!
Except you die.
Did you not die in Snowball fights? You and I remember Snowball fights very differently.
You look very alive.
I know, that's a trick. Yeah, Empower Spell seems... I just don't know how many things you're gonna need to roll over this SR of, and you're an elf, so you already have a +2. That's why Mahariel is an elf.
Yep.
In his present incarnation, anyway, no tiefling. That would be my thought.
Yeah. Nope, not that one. Empower!
You have Empower Spell.
Ooh.
Oh, you do apparently.
Great.
You're gonna get 2 and have the ability to cast none.
What do I even need?
I think it's the same list, isn't it?
Yes!
I mean, you would get access to gravity though.
Oh, that's good.
Which is actually pretty damn good. And then... Yeah. Another magic missile for funsies? You shouldn't be able to cast any of these. Right?
Maybe it's like, well, we gotta let him cast one.
No, you don't. No, you don't. That's not how this works.
It's not.
That's not how any of this works. I don't know, honey. You have all these. You want to know
Why
the
is mage armor bad for me?
Because you have armor proficiency to Magus.
Uh,
You could just take True Strike again. Have an extra slot dedicated to True Strike.
It's not a bad idea.
It's not the worst idea I've ever had in my life. Okay, I actually kind of like that.
Yeah, that's not.
And you got your claws, creeper claws. It's a noise they make. Or that, sure, whatever. Okay, and with that, I think that's not the worst place in the world to call it a night.
Yep, sounds good.
Okay, cool. That was fun. The party has been partied. We're gonna party. Party, join us.
Party hardy.
Next week, for more of Dying in Barn Holds Up. Until then, be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in a week. Say bye, dude.
Bye.